Congratulations on the purchase of your Ansell Fire Simulator. I think you'll find the unit is modular, it's versatile, and very easy to assemble. Let's get started. You should have received 2 black shipping cases and a nylon screen case. Now let's open the cases and inventory the individual components. The Fire Simulator is comprised of a laptop computer, video projector, 2 amplified speakers, rear projection screen, control console, a solenoid regulator assembly with hose, and 1 cartridge operated and 1 stored pressure extinguisher. Check your inventory list to make sure you have all the proper cables. After you've verified receipt of all the components, you're ready to set up the Ansell Fire Simulator. To assemble the screen, begin by placing the lower screen frame member with the screen snaps toward the back, and the lower member can be differentiated from the upper in that it does not have the red lenses for the sensors. There are no sensors installed on the lower member. Position the feet next to the lower member with the long side toward the back on both sides. And then the uprights are installed. Again, the uprights are installed with the snaps toward the back, the tightening screws, lower side toward the outside, and it slides into the frame members. Repeat the process on the other side. And add the upper screen frame member again with the screen snaps toward the back. And the frame is assembled and ready for installation of the screen. The screen is labeled for the top and bottom. Simply snap it to the snaps on the frame. Using the short connecting cable, connect the screen upright to the upper horizontal member. Using the connecting cable that's color-coded green, connect the screen to the control unit. Correct positioning of the speakers is very important. They should be placed 4 feet back from the screen and 18 inches in from the edges. The speakers are then connected together using the cable that's color-coded purple. And the master speaker is connected back to the control unit with the cable that's color-coded yellow. Position the video projector about 12 feet back from the screen, and then connect to power, and with the 14-pin connector, back to the laptop computer. The final connections will include connecting the discharge air source to the extinguisher through the solenoid. In this case, we've elected to use a compressed gas cylinder, which we've connected to the regulators included in your simulator. The regulator is then connected to the solenoid. The solenoid cable connections are color-coded blue, connecting the solenoid to the control unit. After that's connected, the extinguisher cable, color-coded red, is connected to the solenoid, and the discharge air source to the extinguisher is connected to the outlet of the solenoid. In this case, we've elected to use a cartridge-operated extinguisher. The final connections then are the cable and the discharge air source. Final connections will be between the laptop computer and the control unit. Previously, we hooked up the blue, yellow, and green color-coded cables. The next connection is an audio cable that is connected between the control unit and the laptop computer. There's a gray control cable, and finally the power cable to the control unit. Connect the 14-pin cable from the video projector, the gray control cable from the control unit, and finally the audio cable to the side of the computer. To start the fire simulator program, double-click on the Pyrosoft Windfire icon, and the computer will load up the tables to the default fire, which is generally the fuel spill. To change the fires, press the H key, which will bring up the hazard design menu and make your selection among the fires available. You have the fuel spill, a fuel in depth fire, storage cabinet, or finally a gravity-fed fire. In this case, we'll select the storage cabinet, double-click to highlight it, and at this time make any of the changes you care to in the levels of difficulty available to you. We'll go with the default settings, click OK, and the computer will load up the tables for the storage cabinet fire and project that fire on the screen. Now that you've assembled your fire simulator, you're ready to start training.